He wore a body cam before it was standard for cops.
He wears a camera on his vest and his head to record the confrontations.
Much less security guards.
Known for using his taser is under arrest. This is new video of Darien Long there in the handcuffs.
He dealt with shoplifters, broke up fights, and faced down loiterers with a taser. A bulletproof vest, and a can-do attitude. Darien Long was the internet's favorite mall cop, until suddenly he wasn't. He was investigated and given a suspended sentence.
Kids screaming, I turn around and say, hey, the mother and somebody else get in my face.
But what if he was just misunderstood? What if Darien Long wasn't the problem, but the solution? Yes, it was a mall, but barely. A one-level strip center in Atlanta with a reputation for chaos, drugs, fights, police calls. This wasn't the kind of place where de-escalation posters make a difference. This was a frontline post with rotating threats. The customers, and I'm using that term lightly, weren't all there to shop. Many were aggressive, belligerent, and ready to push your button if you allowed them within arm's reach.
You gotta leave them all, dog. Put your hands, I bet I'll beat you.
Darien didn't overreact. He matched energy, because if he didn't, he would have been walked over, guaranteed.
He dropped it on the ground, somebody else picked it up. Hey!
We love to talk about verbal judo and professionalism in security, and yes, those things matter, but many times it's used as a catch-all platitude made by people who haven't actually done the job, and surprise, surprise, it isn't suitable for every environment. There are sites where talk doesn't cut it, places where guards work alone, outnumbered, and exposed. Darien wasn't escalating. Look at the tone he takes in his interviews.
Yeah, I took it, sometimes I just took it to that level. And this is a very aggressive culture down there.
He's fairly soft-spoken. It's clear that he was adapting to the environment he found himself working in.
Move, make your move, player. So when you pull it out, make your move, player.
He kept order through command, presence, and pressure. His confrontational tone wasn't personal, it was tactical.
Then later that week, as he was finishing out his stint at the mall, Long tried to tackle a man he says he'd ordered off the premises earlier.
He didn't wait for backup. He was the backup. And for a while it worked. Crime dropped. The bad actors moved on. He gave the site something Atlanta PD couldn't: hesitation. He made people think twice. Why did he disappear? It wasn't because of excessive force. It wasn't a clear policy violation. It was optics and politics.
Right here. I take it, what's up? I can take it.
Darien's footage made the mall look like a war zone. And to be fair, for many who worked or shopped there, that's exactly what it felt like.
Back it up!
Nigga, don't play with me.
I ain't playing with you. Back it up! You better back it up!
But the real problem wasn't what he filmed. It was what the footage exposed. He didn't just document incidents. He broadcast a reality that embarrassed everyone in power.
Okay, you haven't seen the video, and I won't release it yet.
His videos made Atlanta PD look slow, ineffective, and outclassed. They showed that a private security guard was doing more to keep order than the police were, and the city couldn't stomach that comparison. Not the mall, not the department, not the mayor. So they cut him loose. Darien wasn't punished for doing the job wrong. He was punished for doing it too well, and making it impossible for anyone to keep pretending otherwise.
Now put your hands, back it up.
Darien Long wasn't a mall ninja. He was a corrections-style enforcer dropped into a retail environment.
Where that little shit at? I ain't grabbing that. I bet you this your last day down.
But what if he'd been placed somewhere that demanded that energy? He would have excelled at homeless shelters, where the population often includes the recently incarcerated, people who understand and respond to consistency, firmness, and structure. His in-your-face tone would have gained respect, not resistance. He also would have fit perfectly in juvenile group homes. Troubled youth who test boundaries respond to guards who can stand firm, go bar for bar in a roast session, and keep the upper hand. Darien has shown he can do that. He wasn't just physically assertive. He had verbal jabs, clever comebacks, and an ability to control space with his demeanor. Did he ham it up for the camera? No doubt. Darien has admitted that YouTube paid for everything for a while.
It used to pay everything, but now it just pays something.
Some moments feel like bait, like he needed the content to stay afloat, but even so, no other security body cam channel ever reached his level.
Anybody standing in that corner ain't gonna be here. Get out my building. Your camera. Get out my building. Get out.
He was the prototype, the anomaly, the one that stood out, a true phenomenon. In a recent live stream, someone asked him if he'd ever become a cop. He said no, too old.
No, I'm not gonna be a police officer. I ain't got time for that. Somebody else can handle that. I'm 57 years old. No, nobody got time for that. Let somebody else handle that.
Too confrontational, too stressful. He's a courier now, but maybe he should have been a corrections officer. Or maybe he was already doing that work, just without the badge or the uniform.
What is it? April 11th, 2014. I quit today. I quit the Metro Mall today. The guy who owns the flea market would not support a security decision.
Darien Long did everything right for the site he was on. The only thing he did wrong was show us what security work really looks like when the mask comes off. He wasn't the issue. He was the mirror. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more guard guides, and be safe.